everyone, and welcome back to another squishmallow video. So yes, it's another yapping video, and if you're aware of what time of the year it is almost Valentine's Day. So as of filming, it is late January, and fingers crossed I'm going to have to edit today's video tonight and try and get it up ready for tomorrow, but I'm going to be out all day tomorrow. So that's not good. But yeah, I'm getting this out now. I feel like I should have uploaded this video a little bit sooner, because usually I think the average is when I yap to them when I do the actual videos like 3 weeks, whereas this one's only gonna be like 2 weeks. Oopsies. But that's fine. So welcome to the Valentine's Day yap video. I've been looking forward to this one for a while because the Valentine's Day Squishmallows were looking good this year. But yes, back during Christmas when these guys started to really leak, I was getting more excited about them over Christmas. But now that we're here, I'm not too hyped for them anymore. I'm kind of now more looking forward to the Easter ones, but that's fine. These are still good. So, without further ado, I'm going to basically explain which ones I've seen that I just want in general, which ones are going to come out over here, and which ones I'll probably actually be getting, which is usually one or two, depending how good the drops are over here. And this year, for me personally, they're not my personal favourites, but I think for everyone else, you're all going to enjoy them. So let's get into it. So starting off with what's available, just in general, there seem to be some good leaks and drops. Now, if you're into the big feats, I'm personally not. I only have like one in my collection, which is like this big, and I got from McDonald's. That's the only one that's ever going to be entered in my collection because I personally do not vibe with them. But I know a lot of people do really enjoy them. So if you like them, well done, congratulations, because you're going to be getting a ton of them. And even if you're a UK collector, because I heard we've got an exclusive, yeah, so lucky you guys. But for me personally, I don't vibe with them, so that's sad. But apart from that, there was actually quite a good selection of things. So of course, there was re-releases from last year, obviously, and probably the year before that, and maybe even the year before that. But there's also a ton of like brand new squishmallows, and they're not just like a random squishmallow that's already been made with 2 hearts printed on it, or just 1 heart, but it's actually an original design, because that does happen sometimes. But yeah, so I don't really remember too many of the ones that they just stuck a heart on, I can't lie. But they did get quite a few brand new ones. Now, if you watch my last video where I go through my wish list of things, you might have already seen that I've covered some, because some are very cute. Yeah, they're cute, and I like them. So if you haven't seen that already, go check that out. But yeah, getting into that, there was a dachshund, or I think it's a dachshund. I've now seen it's a Labrador on the app. Bestie, that is a dachshund. With a scoop of ice cream on and some sprinkles. Now, I already own this one, but in like the original design that came out, this one's only slightly different because the ice cream is a different colour. It's got some hearts on it, and the sprinkles are a bit different. So yeah, I guess they did just slap some hearts on it, but they changed it up a bit. Now, I really like this one because it's cute and it's adorable, and I love the colours. They are like my 3 favourite colours, pink, purple, and blue. If it came out of here, would I personally get it? No, because I already have the original, which is basically the exact same, so I don't really have much of a reason to get this one if it did come out over here. Cute nonetheless. There's another one that came out. There was this axolotl that looks like an ice cream, but when it dropped, I didn't realize it was a Valentine's Day one because I just kind of looked at it and I was like, I didn't expect it to be Valentine's, but if it came out, I might potentially get it. I don't 100% know, but as far as I'm aware, it's not coming out over here, so I don't have to worry about it too much. But if it did, I might get it. Then there's a cat with a bucket hat, which I had on my wish list, but actually looking at it, I wouldn't get it. So I liked it. It's just the bucket hat. I don't like bucket hats in general or on squishmallows. They are just not my thing. So personally, I would not be getting this one. Ones that I am looking for though are the chocolate dip strawberries. Now, over the years, they have made many, many, many designs, and I don't have a single one. Why, you may ask? They don't come out over here. I don't think I've ever seen a chocolate dip strawberry out over here. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. There might have been a couple of years ago before I really heavily started collecting, because even though I was a collector since like 2018, I think I got my first one. Yeah, I've been around for a while, but I wasn't like an insane collector. I just kind of got 1 or 2 every now and again, whereas it's more in the last 2 years, 2.5 years, I've really kind of got obsessed with it and done this and have a huge collection now. Yeah, so if I miss the chocolate dip strawberries, that sucks. But there's like 3 different designs out there. Personally, I would prefer the white chocolate one or the dark chocolate, or not the milk chocolate one, sorry. The pink one, I'm not too obsessed with. I mean, I would get it if it's like the only one I could get, don't get me wrong. But the other 2 are my favourites. And if I could get both of them, I probably would, because I really like them. Um, which brings me on to the mystery capsule. I was really hoping the mystery capsule will get released this year. Yeah. Last year it was kind of bad. It was trash. I did not like it. I kind of got it just for the sake of the video and because I kind of wanted an Avery in my collection. So that's where that one came from. Whereas this year's mystery capsule looks ridiculously good. And it has a chocolate strawberry in, and I'm pretty sure it's the white chocolate one, which I personally prefer white chocolate. But I haven't seen anything on the Entertainer website, and that's the only place you can get them. So I'm a little bit concerned. I am going to try and go to the Entertainer tomorrow, though. So after I film this video and probably edit it all, I will go and check. So subscribe and put that notification bell on because you want to know when I upload the Valentine's Day hunting and haul video, and then you can see if I actually did get my hands on it. But yeah, I'm gonna go tomorrow to see if it's there, but it's not on the website. I don't know if it's gonna get, if they're gonna get it in. I hope they do, but considering how long it took the Valentine's Day stuff to sell last year, and then the Easter ones, if they do get them in, they'll probably be a limited stock anyway, which is probably not the end of the world, but I need that chocolate covered strawberry. Like, I need that. So the capsule looked really good. There was also some other designs. I don't remember what they were, but it was a good capsule this year. So yeah, it'd be a shame if they didn't get that one in. So they had the trash one last year and not so good one this year. I mean, it's all personal opinion. You guys might have liked last year's, but I personally did not like it at all. Yeah. I can't really think of any other Valentine's Day ones that really stood out to me that I wanted. Oh, there was like this bear dessert thing. I put that on my wish list. I look at it, I probably wouldn't actually get it if it did come out. So there's that. I think there's probably some other Valentine's Day stuff that I saw that I was like, okay, that's kind of cute, but wasn't sure if I was going to get it or not. But yeah, I think to sum up everything, I just can't think of any ones that I was like, oh, I hope that comes out over here. Except for the chocolate strawberries, of course. But I was just kind of happy with anything that we got. But yeah, we're going to think about what's coming out over here. So because I did this video a week later than I think I would usually do it, or 2 weeks later, or as of filming 2 weeks later than I probably would have usually done, and uploading it a week later than I would have usually done, I kind of already know what's out, and it's not kind of a surprise like, oh wait, we've still got to wait for a couple more squads to get noticed or like get released or announced. Like everything's out now. There's like, I doubt there's any chance that anything's gonna get released or announced in the next few days or weeks or so. I think, when is Valentine's Day? It's like 2 weeks time or something. I don't really know what it is, to be fair. Week, 2.5 weeks time, I think, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, all the squads are out, which I'm actually surprised we've got 3 squads. And that's not including a mystery capsule. Last year we only got the mystery capsule and a squad that I didn't even bother to look at because they were all bad. Whereas this year we've got 3 separate squads, which is impressive. That is actually impressive, especially for Valentine's Day. So we're gonna get into that. The first one that I saw got announced was, I'm pretty sure, Home Bargains. Now, usually a squad consists of 4, 5, max usually about 6 squishmallows. This one contained 3. Now, when I first saw some of the announcements on Instagram, so I usually use Squish News or Squish News UK. They don't really upload very often, to be fair, anymore. So my new favorite source of information is Squish Info on Instagram, which they are uploading regularly. But yeah, since some of the Valentine's Day drops have been announcing, Squish News and Squish News UK have been reposting the same stuff. But yeah, just kind of follow all of them. I mean, like, unless you're American, don't bother with the UK one because then it won't really affect you. But as a UK collector, this is where I find my information. So Squish Info. Was it Squish Info or Mallow Info? Whatever it's called. Yeah, I saw someone post that basically Home Bargains had a squad in, and there was like 3. Now I thought, oh, they've kind of got into it late, so there's only 3 available, and the other 3, like the other ones, have gone. So I went to Home Bargains myself to go have a little look. No, they generally only had 3 there. So so I'm gonna put a picture here of the 3 that were there, or the video that I took. I can't remember. We'll see. But they only had 3. They're like this little mouse with a bow tie and a hairband, which is cute. But I personally didn't get it. The cat is adorable. It's holding a heart-shaped pizza, which is quite cute, but I don't like hands on squishmallows, like little embroidered hands, so I didn't get that one. And then there's also a cow as well. I can't think of what its name is. I think it's called Patty. It actually had 2 hearts on, and it was really cute. It was like pink and purple with 2 little hearts, and that doesn't scream Valentine's Day. Like, I'd have that out all year round. And they were cheaper there. They are like £6 from there. So, but I didn't end up getting one. I did have a look because I thought, there can't only be 3, but I got out, there was only like 3, one of each in the main thing, and then on like the top bit there was a box, like a brand new fresh box, which was the first time I've ever seen that. And yeah, no, there was only 3 in the squad, and I was like, oh, that's a bit strange. But yeah, that's the Valentine's Day one from Home Bargains, and Home Bargains is generally good. The seasonal squishmallows, I mean, it is very difficult to tell when to get them if you see my Christmas video. But yeah, these 3 here, so this cupcake, this normal, and this fox up here, I got from Valentine's Day. I got from Home Bargains like 2 years ago now. But yeah, I think that was the first time I saw squishmallows in Home Bargains. But yeah, so they cost me like £6 each, which is pretty good. So, there was other ones in the squad too, but I just didn't get them. So, Home Bargains comes through sometimes, but this year I saw them, I got my video, and that was about it. I didn't pick any up. The next squad I saw announced was in the works. Like, this one I'm thinking wasn't exclusively to the works. It might be out other places, but it said the works on the thing, and I thought, oh, okay. And I thought it'd be the main squad that got released. I was wrong, but we'll get onto that in a minute. So this is the one that got released for the works. Now, I haven't gone to see this one yet. This is the only one I haven't gone to see yet, which I should be going tomorrow, hopefully. So I'll see if it's there, and obviously wait for my squishmallow when I do the actual Valentine's Day video, and I will show you if it is there or not. But this is the squad that's there. Now, off the top of my head, I didn't actually look at the post before I filmed this video, so that was a bit silly. But I do remember there was a blue frog there, which kind of looks sparkly and velvety with the hearts on and a little crown. Thought about that one, and I thought that might be the one they're getting, but now that there's better ones out, I'm not getting that one. The rest of the squad, I generally cannot remember for the life of me off the top of my head, except for this one, Bigfoot, which the reason I remember this one is because when this got announced months ago, I'm pretty sure it's like November, maybe even October, I don't know, it feels like a long time ago. Everyone went crazy for it, and everyone was in love with it, and everyone was mad enough, and I thought, oh, okay, and it was like in a bigger size. And I thought, oh, that's not going to come out over here. Like, again, it didn't affect me, but I'm thinking, oh, for the collectors over here, that's not going to come out over here. That's sad for them, because it's a good looking one, to be fair. And then when this squad got announced, I was very surprised to see it. It's in a 7-inch, which is like the usual. This is the average size around here for squishmallows. Like, we don't get many of the bigger ones, especially not seasonal. So, yeah, UK collectors, if you want that one, head over to the Works. I don't know what other shops it's available in, considering that the Works doesn't usually get their own exclusive squads, but yeah, if you want to get it, it's at the Works apparently. And yeah, then there's the other ones in the squad, which I generally can't remember, so clearly I don't like them enough to even comment on them. But yeah, if you want that, that's in the squad. That's in the Works. So yeah, I will go have a little look to see if it is in fact there tomorrow. So subscribe if you want to see that. And then we get to the final squad, not the final Valentine's Day Squishmallows, but the final squad available, and that was announced in Sainsbury's. Now I imagine Asda and actually Tesco's is run by the Entertainer, or the toy section is at least now. Asda, no clue. But Sainsbury's, which seems to be my go-to for the seasonal ones now, they got announced that they got a Valentine's Day squad in, but not only that, they also got a brand new squad in as well at the same time as the Valentine's Day ones, and both got put in the display thing. So both the seasonal ones and this random squad, and that's not just, I thought it was just in whatever Sainsbury's this person had posted. No, it happened in my Sainsbury's too, because guess where I've been today? But yeah, also they moved my display case again. So the display thing is usually in the toy section. Well, when I got my Easter one, it was near the toy section. The Halloween one and the Christmas one was more in like a weird little seasonal thing at the end of an aisle. That was weird. And then the Valentine's Day one was nowhere near there. It was like in the Valentine's Day section, which was in a completely different spot. I don't know why. It just keeps moving, and I feel like I have to chase it every time. But yeah, so when I went there, and there was no Valentine's Day ones, like it was all this other squad on top, and my brother did have to dig into the thing. I was going to do it and just make him hold some of them, but as he's smaller, he then just kind of like dig through it and like had to pull out all the squishmallows, or like the Valentine's Day ones out. So say thank you to him, so you guys can see which ones are in this squad. So I did go see it personally, so this is what it looks like. There was a cow there, which was kind of cute. It did have a heart on the back. I don't think I showed that, but it did. But it's holding this dessert thing, but the hands ruin it for me. I do not like the hands when they hold stuff, so I didn't get that one. There was a monster. I didn't like the monsters. I'm not personally a fan of the monsters. I do not collect them. They're not my thing. What else was there? There was a cat. Oh, there's the blue cat that had the hearts wrapped around it, which I thought was so cute. But for some reason, they put hands on it, and that deterred me. And I was like, I'm not gonna get that because of the hands. Then there was a banana. I'm pretty sure it's a Junie, which I almost got if it wasn't for money and storage purposes. I probably would have got it. But it's simply just the banana with a little red heart on its cheek, and then wearing the heart hairband. Then there was a bat, which may or may not have been the reason I went there. It's a very dark blue bat, which has got like I think it's like a fruit bat design bat, so it's not like a regular bat. It's bat. Bat. It's like the fruit bat design. Which I already have one like that's over there. I can't be bothered to go grab that, but but it's very dark blue. It's got like pinky purple fur in the ears, stomach, and wings, and then it has like a hairband with the hearts on. And I thought that was really cute, and that's the whole reason I went there because I saw when that got leaked months ago. Like that got leaked months and months ago, and when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, I'm getting that." So when I saw it was out over here, I was so happy. So girl might have had to go get that potentially. And then there's also the final one, which is another Bigfoot. It's a blue one with some hearts on. It's not my person. Like I think it's quite cute, but again, I don't collect them. I don't really like them in my collection, so I haven't got any. But for my UK girlies, this is a UK exclusive. I know, lucky us. So I see the Americans crying in the subreddit because they're upset it's a UK exclusive. As of right now, I can't like it might be permanently, but I do not know. I mean, I imagine America eventually get it, but I remember we got a UK exclusive in October, and the Americans were very upset about that. And now we've got another UK exclusive, and I thought, okay, the first one beforehand is just a little dog, whatever. Whereas this one's a Bigfoot. The Bigfoot collectors are going to be very upset about this one. But yeah, so if there's any UK girlies who enjoy the big feet in their collections, yeah, you've got an exclusive. So that's pretty cool. Um, like yeah, it's cute. It's a nice color. Again, I wouldn't put it in my collection personally, but yeah. So that's a UK exclusive. Another UK exclusive. This is pretty cool. Um, yeah. So that's it for that squad. There is the other squad that I'm just going to show here. This was in multiple parts because I couldn't be bothered to put them all in one. So it was like the first half. I don't think there was any that really stood out to me. I think the one that I was probably interested in the most was this black axolotl, which was like pink and had the white stomach. And that's because I previously wanted that one. But I don't know. I don't like how jarring the white stomach is, so I didn't get it. I know. But I did get that black axolotl for Halloween. So I don't really want the black and pink one anymore because I got the the Halloween one. But yeah, I think that's it for that's that's it for the Sainsbury's squad. But that's not it for everything we've got over here. We have two more that I'm aware of. Because again, the entertainer can just magically get in a squad. Like for Christmas, if you didn't watch my Christmas one, the entertainer got in an entire Christmas squad in stores, but there was nothing about it online whatsoever. Like you couldn't buy them online, so they weren't on the website. So I didn't know they were even there or they were even coming out until I found them in person, and I was like, oh, didn't know this existed, and I have been on the website since, and they just never had them on the website. So I was like, oh, okay, so maybe the entertainer's done it again. Who knows? Subscribe and watch my video to see if they do. Um, but yeah, so the only other two that are currently coming out, which are not out yet, but are from Smith's Toys. Now I did go to Smith's Toys today. Again, if I go to Sainsbury's, I'll usually go to Smith's Toys, and if I go to Smith's Toys, I'll always go to Sainsbury's, sort of thing. But because they're right next to each other, by the way. If you haven't watched if you're not familiar with my content, I've mentioned this previously. But yeah, so I went to Smith's Toys to go see if these two were there, but I was gonna go anyway because I haven't been in a minute. I think they have some good squishmallows there. Just not personally for my taste, but that's fine. They have two that are coming out. I believe they're 16 inches. They're not regular 7 inches, they're the 16 inches. So these are like the bigger ones, much bigger ones. I did check the website just before I went, and I realized these are on pre-order, and they're not actually going to release until Valentine's Day or after. So I couldn't show you actually in this video, and I'm not going to go to Smith's before Valentine's Day again. So even if I did go in person and they were there, but they're going to be coming out on Valentine's Day. So yeah, whatever. I'm probably not going to be showing them in person, but there is another Bigfoot, a chocolate dipped squish filler. Oh my god, a chocolate dipped Bigfoot. Now again, when this one leaked, everyone went crazy. Well, not as crazy as the other one, but they did really like this one. So if you want a chocolate dipped Bigfoot in the UK, girlies, they've got it in a huge size, not a regular 7 inch. Unfortunately, we're not like in America where we have in the big sizes and the small sizes. We only have it like in the one size. But that's pretty cool because those ones usually don't come out of here. So that one I was surprised again, not coming in my collection, but the others might want it. If there's another Valentine's Day one that was coming out, I was just kind of disappointed because it just seemed like such a sad design to have. Like if it was in the smaller size, I think it would make sense. Like, oh, fair enough. But the fact that it's such a big size, it's this like orangey corally chinchilla color. Oh, it's a chinchilla in this orangey coral color, and it's holding a mug with hearts in it. And I'm like, yeah, that's cute, but a big one, I don't know. It's a little bit disappointing. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be quite a few people that will be happy with this one. But yeah, these are currently on pre-order and will not be coming out until Valentine's Day and after. However, sometimes they do obviously release beforehand, but you know. Also, when scrolling on the website, there was an Easter one that is up for pre-order for the 16 inch, which is a purple bunny called Bubbles. Now, I actually already have this one in my collection because this was part of the Easter squad for last year, so I already have this one in my collection as a regular 7 inch, but it's coming out in a bigger size, so that's pretty cool. However, I found it funny that the Easter one is actually going to be available. It's also for pre-order, but it's going to be available in stores before the Valentine's Day ones. Only by a couple days, but I thought that was interesting considering Valentine's Day comes first. But oh well. Talking about Easter, here is a potential leak for the UK Easter squad. I don't know how many we're going to get because if we got 3 for Valentine's Day, fingers crossed we're going to get more than 1 for Easter. But there is this one, and I potentially see 2 that I quite like. And obviously, it's that cow, that little cookie cow. But more on that when we get closer to the time. Calm down, but I'm just really excited that the fact that we're actually going to get that. um, but yeah. So I think that's everything that's coming out over here for Valentine's Day, and that is quite a lot. So lucky us. Anyway, I'm starting to realize this video is probably going to be another long one. Lucky you guys. This is what happens when I film them later at night because I'm tired and I start to lose it. But yeah, that is all the squishmallows for Valentine's Day. Usually I go into my hopes of what I hope comes out over here, but yeah, no, everything had already come out and got announced, and I'd seen most of it already. So not too much of a surprise in the actual whole video, but at least you're able to see when I go around and try and look for them and see which ones I get. But yeah, so if you want to see that, that will probably be coming out in 2 weeks' time. So I recommend you subscribe and and put the notifications on so you get notified when I upload that video, and you can be one of the first to see what I get. I hope to be uploading that before Valentine's Day. That's usually my goal, but sometimes it doesn't always happen. Usually the winter ones, Christmassy ones don't always come out before Christmas, but that's usually because I get one for Christmas. So there we go. But yeah, so like, subscribe. So if you like this video, like it. Subscribe if you want to see more content. And in this video, comment what you're excited to see Valentine's Day wise. Or actually, no, we already know what's coming out of here. Comment which one you'll be getting, or just your thoughts or your opinions. Just comment. I'll reply eventually. Sorry if you do comment and I take a while. I get scared on how to reply. So, I will get to you eventually, don't worry. But yeah, I also want to mention I'm probably not going to be uploading Squishmallow content as regularly. This year I have been uploading Squishmallow video after Squishmallow video after Squishmallow video, which is fun and all, because I was trying to do regular uploads, but I'm realizing that's not exactly working out for me completely, so I might refrain from doing it as frequently. At least you'll get a minimum of 2 videos a month. I want to try and still keep it regular instead of like filming a couple videos, doing a couple videos and disappearing for like 3 months and then coming back and then disappearing and coming back and disappearing like I've been doing for like last 2 years. Almost 2.5 years. Oh god, it's I've been doing this for a while now. But yeah, Squishmallow wise as well, because I don't have enough money in storage to make a Squishmallow video every single week. I know some of them have just been me sitting talking about Squishmallows, and some have been hauls, some have been, but going forward, I want to try doing more fashion content because that is something that I enjoy and something that I like doing. So I want to kind of do that a bit more, but don't worry, these videos won't go away. I'll obviously do the seasonal videos still. I'll do the Valentine's Day, I'll do the Easters, I'll do the Halloweens, I'll do the Christmases. I might do a random haul depending on if I just get a bunch of random squishmallows in between, and yeah, I'll just be like, hey, these are squishmallows I got in the last 6 months or something. Those will still exist, but I just don't want to do all squishmallow videos. That was never the intention with this channel. I want to do other stuff too, because why not? But yeah, so they won't just be as simple as, oh, I need to film a video for this week. I'm gonna sit down at stupid times at night, like at midnight, or not finishing until 2 or something. You just sat yapping about squishmallows, like, oh, here's a thing about squishmallows, because these are just easier content, but I want to do something a bit more fun. So if you're interested in that, do subscribe. Obviously, everyone now who's really bored and has already clicked off this video because it's not that interesting, but yeah, I know I've said this before. I want to do fashion content. And I did try it last year, but then I just kind of stopped doing it. But I'm gonna get back into that. I'm gonna try and do that. So if you're interested, please subscribe so you can see that too. But yeah, Squishmallow content isn't going away, but I just don't want to solely do that anymore. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video.